Hi, this is Gene Trowbridge with the law firm of Trowbridge and Nay. We're securities and syndication lawyers, and what we do is we help our clients who want to raise money from other people to accumulate the equity they need to go forward and run their business, get their business going, purchase real estate, do a lending program, whatever they're doing in the world of business. There always is a need for equity. And so one of the ways to get that equity is to syndicate it, paying attention to the securities laws. Now, this is another in the series of success stories I've been putting together. And this is a little different twist on the residential care facilities, where we talk about single family houses being used for multiple occupants in residential care. The reason this is a little different is many of the people who are doing this business want to own the house and operate the care facility, and they're in it for the revenue that can be generated from operating the care facility. In this case, our sponsor didn't want to do that. They wanted to find the properties, go through the construction work necessary to convert the properties into a suitable care facility, and then they were going to rent the property to the care provider. They were not going to be involved in providing care and being licensed and all that themselves. They're just simply going to be a landlord. So one of the things that happened, they buy a house with 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and they'd go in and remodel it, and it would end up with 10 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. And that's quite a bit of work on the inside of a house. So that's what they would do. They'd buy the house, they'd remodel it, they'd get it ready, and they'd find an operator who could come in and run it. And in the size of the properties that they're doing and the number of tenants, there were no real restrictions in the neighborhoods as far as licensing and having full-term doctors and nurses on site. So those houses were in pretty high demand by people who were running care facilities. So this project was going to be in and around Maryland. They were looking for properties in the Maryland area that they could license to care facilitators who would run their own projects. And also, they were going to raise enough money if they found someone who wanted to do the building themselves and all that, they could make a loan to that person and generate cash flow from the payments on the loan. And so this offering was going to be a $250,000 minimum. We needed to get $250,000 in, break impounds, let the sponsor use the money to go out and buy the first house and get the renovation going. The maximum of the offering was $5 million, and they were planning on doing maybe 10 homes with that, and the homes would be financed. And so on an average, they put about $500,000 of their own money into each home. It was a 506B offering. Accredited and sophisticated investors with whom the sponsor, who was a longtime syndicator in that area, had a pre-existing relationship. What was going to happen with the investors is the investors were going to get a preferred return, and then after the preferred return, they were going to split the money on an 80-20 basis with the investors. The manager had set aside a $100,000 acquisition fee for the fund, 2% fee for total revenue, 1% fee if they were out to go out and get loans on the property, and then 10% for a construction management oversight fee. That's what they were going to do. And the preferred return There was no preferred return, I guess. And I'm just looking at the documents here now, and the split was 70% to the members and 30% to the manager. If I had said there was a preferred return, I was thinking of another deal, but on this one, there wasn't. So here's the success. Let's raise some money. Let's go, let's be in the residential adult long-term care business, but let's not deal with the tenants themselves. Let's be in the real estate business, buy the real estate, fix the real estate up, and find operators. There are plenty of operators to come in and operate the property and just lease the building to them. So that's a success. They're well on their way to working on several houses right now. And it's pretty exciting project, I think. If you have any questions about how you might want to do a deal, raise some money to come up with the equity necessary for whatever your thought is and whatever business opportunity you have, go to our website, tnllp.com, and sign up for a free consultation with one of our attorneys. And we're happy to walk you through the scenario and how it works in the securities laws. This is Gene Trowbridge. This has been another success story of our firm. And while you're here, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That would be great. And follow us as we provide educational information and more of these success stories as we go on. Thank you.